in trouble. Police said that the white Dodge Charger he was in was swerving lanes, nearly sideswiped another cars when they pulled him over. Boozy was behind the wheel.
Here's what they found.
They found.
Yeah, listen, they found.
This is what they say they found. Yes.
$21,000 in cash, weed, and a gun.
Okay.
This is not a good
see how much
sign.
weed there is. It's not a.
No, it doesn't look like a
Not
lot
of weed, but in Georgia, doesn't
I
take
think
a
they
lot.
have like a pretty zero tolerance.
Oh, right. Yeah. But there's loaded weapon, or at least the ammo was in the car.
No permit, obviously, right? I mean, it doesn't say what
Crapper, rapper, crapper, Boozy, busted in Coweta County with all the nonsense. 20,000 plus cash. I don't know, unregistered gun, what? Drugs? Busted in Coweta County. You want more of this in Coweta County? You want more of this coming through? Even have the balls to come through our county like this? Look at this, huh? You want more of that? Then vote the same. Vote the same. Vote for the same old, same old. Otherwise, vote for Doug Jordan for Coweta County Sheriff if you want to put the stop to the crime and make Georgia the safest county in America. The safest county in Georgia, I should say. Otherwise, we're going to have more of this, folks. More of this coming in Coweta County. How many of this is not being caught? You better start waking up, folks, and think about it. Doug Jordan for sheriff. Separating the truth from the lies. Coming at you from underneath the Noonan, Georgia, heavily chemtrailed sky. You're about to receive another dose of the shock treatment. Folks, it has come to my attention that on a certain page, I think it's GOP something on Facebook, someone brought up that Doug Jordan, who's running for Coweta County Sheriff, who's backed up by America's toughest sheriff, Sheriff Joe Arpaio, someone wanted to call him a racist. Someone cited AJC, Atlanta Journal Constitution, talking about some text messages that he sent someone, and it had some racial slurs in it. And AJC, anti-conservative. No? Who are they owned by? Who's AJC? Who's all these other rags owned by? Isn't 90% of the media owned and ran by libtards? Tell me yes or no. I gotta know. Inquiring minds want to know. Last time I heard, the answer was yes, and is yes. Very little is owned by conservatives. So let me ask you this: given that Doug Jordan is a conservative, given the fact that he's backed by Sheriff Arpaio, who was cleaning up the illegals over there in Maricopa County, Arizona. The left loves breaking the law. So they're not going to like someone like Sheriff Arpaio. They're not going to like someone like Doug Jordan. They're not going to like someone who's an outsider looking in, so to speak, who's not part of the good old boy club, but is a good guy. They're not going to like him. So they'll find any reason. They found what? A text message? I don't know. This is news to me. Maybe I'm a little late in the game, but that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, I have discernment, all right? And when my gut tells me to go with something, I'm going with it. Am I going to throw the baby out with the bathwater? H to the N, heck to the no. Are you? Are you going to sell out your county over some freaking text message? Are you kidding me? Did you pull the lever? Did you push the button for Hillary? The spirit cooker? The one with the 33,000 emails that were deleted? The bleach bit queen? Breaking the cell phones? Smashing them with hammers? Collaborating with the Ruskies? Uranium One, anybody? Did you press the button for her? Did you press the button for Weekend at Bernie's, that communist who stands for total wickedness? Huh? I don't want to hear it. Did you even press the button for Trump? Is anybody squeaky clean? Does anybody out there not have a skeleton in their closet? Judge the person by the content of the character, not the content of a text message. Folks, let's not be that stupid. But that's where we are in society. Stupidity rules the day. Insanity, foolishness, tomfoolery. 2 Thessalonians 3. I mean, easily duped, easily stooped easily watching fake news, easily thinking that's a contrail and not a chemtrail. While they pop their GMO pills, pop their big pharma pills, eating the GMOs, washing it down with crap to tap water with floating fluoride, chlorine, other unmentionables. I mean, it's an absolute train wreck out there if you lack discernment. I don't lack discernment. I see the forest from the trees. Do you have any skeletons in your closet? Have you never said anything that if dug up could be, the knife at your throat, even though it's from 1929? What year are you living in? Are you living in the past or the present or even for the future? What do you want for Coweta County? Do you want someone, who they purposely didn't find any text messages on like the other ones? You're going to tell me all the other candidates never said anything of that nature? Never said anything that might have looked like a racial slur or any kind of slur or any profanity? Never? Never. Really? What did Jesus say? Let he who's without sin cast the first stone. So who's casting these stones against Doug Jordan? Who's casting these stones against anyone? Who's perfect among us? Have you never said anything bad or done anything? Look at the good that he wants to do for our county. All right? You're going to throw all this away over some fake news, stupid, libtard ran, dig up the skeletons from 1950, whatever the heck year. The past is the past. There's no future in the past. Jackass, rag, libtard, AJC, or whatever else. You're going to throw it out and throw your county away, basically leaving your kids to the wolves, because the crime's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse, folks, under anyone else's watch. I already see it. Take a look at the, whoever's running the sheriff's office now. We can't get any action over here in our neighborhood. But look at all the good stuff that Doug Jordan wants to do. Drive all the gangs out. Drive all the drugs out. That's not worth it. That's not worth pressing the button for. Who else said that? Who else was proactive and went to Arizona to meet with America's toughest sheriff, Sheriff Joe Arpaio, to find out what he's doing to clean up his county so he can bring it back here to Coweta County. All right? Look at that key word, working. Always working. We asked him for a sign to put out in the yard, and he brought us his last sign that's from his own yard. He's self-financed. He doesn't have a lot of signs out like the other ones. Nothing glossy, nothing 5 feet, 4 feet tall, holding your thumb out, thumbs up sign. Who paid for that is the question. Who does that person have to answer to if elected? All right, folks, I'm not saying any one of these other people ain't nice. I'm just saying who's the right choice. We're not basing it on niceness, gender, race, or anything else for that matter, except for what they stand for. And what Doug Jordan stands for is making and keeping Coweta County safe, stopping the drug and gang activities, protecting our older citizens from abuse, whether from physical or monetary deception, fraud by developing seminars to educate our senior citizens of the threats targeted towards them. You see that? You don't want that for grandma? You don't want that for your ma? You're gonna throw it all away. You're gonna vote for the same old, stagnant, good old boy clique. We got the good old boy system alive and well in public education, corruption. We got it alive and well in the sheriff's department, law enforcement, corruption. And you're gonna vote for the same old nonsense. Who are they beholden to? I know who Doug Jordan's not beholden to. It's the clique, the deep state, anybody for that matter. He wants to clean out the corruption in the sheriff's department. Did you hear anybody else say that? He's never part of the good old boy system club. Did you hear anybody else say that? No. I believe he lost his son to drugs. And that's why all the more he wants to get rid of drugs. He doesn't want your family to experience the worst of tragedies in life, such as his family has. So he promises that no citizen will have to endure what his family and other families have had to endure, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, let's not, as I said before, throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't judge someone based on alleged text messages. All right, folks? Look at the good versus the bad. You're going to tell me you're 100% good, you're such a little angel that you've never screwed up or acted human in any way by saying something against someone out of emotion, whatever. Listen, you're not going to blow that wind up anybody's skirt. That rock won't roll around here. That won't float. All right? It's a bunch of crap. You know, just as I know, everybody's human. Everybody says something at one time or another, and that's not who they are. If you base someone on who they are based on a freaking text message, then you got some serious mental issues. Period. Because none of us are without blemish, all right? There's only one who's without blemish, and that's Jesus Christ. Are you Jesus? Are you our Lord and Savior Jesus? No, you're not. Okay, sit down. Take a look at what Doug Jordan wants to do. And while you're doing that, take a look at the 2018 Coweta marching band. I guess my sister used to be in that. For East Coweta back in the day, in the late 80s, early 90s. Now she teaches music, or has been, for a number of years out in Manteca, California. But with that said, look at the safety zone. Look how safe this appears to be. Don't you want to keep that? I mean, I'm not saying the county's totally unsafe, but it's turning. You don't want it to reach ClayCo. You don't want it to be like DeKalb. You don't want it to be like Fulton County. You don't want those statistics. You don't want the riffraff like that. You don't want the drugs, do you? Do you want the child trafficking, the human trafficking coming in like that over here? If you like that kind of stuff, go move over there. Take you over there. But don't bring that stuff here to Coweta County. We're going to call ourselves the buffer county. We're going to buffer against all the riffraff that's trying to trickle down from the big city. All right? And in order to be a buffer county against the crime, against the riffraff, against the drugs, you need a leader. Ladies and gentlemen, you need a leader. What part do you not understand? I mean, we need a leader. Kick whoever's run for office out the house, make them a meter reader. An old rap song say. But this is a nice scene right here, right? Brings back old memories. We want to keep these memories. Nice, safe, people enjoying themselves. Students being creative, the band marching on as Coweta marches on in greatness and not slipping on the slippery slope they were on, continuing to do so, of an uptick in crime, uptick in dangerous drivers, right? We don't want that. So in order to prevent that, we need to have the right person in office for sheriff. Proactive, not reactive, and I do stress re. Okay, folks? I don't know what part of this is hard to understand. So what you're going to get is a sheriff that's proactive, not reactive, a sheriff that will actually patrol with his other patrol people, his other law enforcement officers on the road. A sheriff who will have an open door policy when he is actually in office. He's very approachable. A sheriff will drive out the drugs, drive out the gangs, conduct seminars across the county for the elderly to look for the pitfalls of those who are out to get them, such as scammers and physical abusers. Drive out whatever, hold on just a second, one-man show here, folks. Drive out whatever gangs we have, I said, whatever crime, dangerous drivers as you see here on the beat, on the patrol. You know, I haven't seen a cop car, a county sheriff around in a long time. I mean, it's once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. It used to be a lot more than this. So what are they doing? Where are they? Is our police force scarce? Do we need to hire more? Well, Doug's going to put more on the force, and he's going to get the ones who need a fire lit under their arse to do their job. Because you know, when people ask for police presence under the current acting sheriff's watch, and we're not getting it, Houston, we have a problem. We need a new sheriff. We need fresh eyes, as Ma said. We need new blood, not old blood. We need a new sheriff in town. Walking tall, not walking small. That's Doug Jordan. I don't know what else to tell you. A sheriff by any other name, you just sold the county out. Congratulations. You'll be waking up to the new ClayCo, Clayton County, in a short amount of time. And that'll be your fault, not mine, not anybody else who voted for Doug Jordan. I'm here to spread the word. Quit worrying about and harping on fake news, 1929, who said what, when, where. We're talking about the issues at hand now. We're talking about our county. And our county is at a crossroads. If we don't put Doug Jordan in, clean up the riffraff, and make Coweta County safer again, as safe as it was yesteryear, you can kiss the county goodbye, and that'll be rest on your shoulders. It'll be your fault. And when you naysaying Doug Jordan in person, I mean, you're putting yourself out there like that. People see it. People know that. Oh, you didn't press the button for Doug Jordan. Look at that one, huh? You sold your county out over a glossy poster. Yet you don't know one damn policy that person stands for, is running on. You voted for someone because they're your friend and went to church with you. Longtime friend of the family. Who cares about that? Look at the big picture, folks. Look at the big picture. Just like look at the big picture of what's happening in the world. The 5G rollout, the fiber optic rollout, the chemtrails, the GMOs, the fake news, the infiltration of commies in America. Look at it, folks, and wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, folks. So let's take a look at this, folks. That's right. Don't make commies in America. Look at it, folks, and wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, folks. So let's take a look at this, folks. That's right. Don't make me call you a sheeple. I'm trying to be nice here, okay? I really am. I'm trying to be nice. But Doug Jordan for sheriff. Doug Jordan for sheriff. He's experienced the pain of drugs. That's what I'm gathering. And I didn't hear anybody else say that. I didn't hear anybody else say anything that Doug Jordan is standing for and running on. Okay? So to harp on one little thing and throw out all the good things and sacrifice your county is utterly ridiculous. That's even if that was true. I mean, I don't believe fake news. You can read fake news all you want. I don't believe it. I can't trust it. I mean, you must be voting for commies if you're reading AJC and thinking you could take their word for it. I mean, this is ridiculous. Unbelievable, man, where we're at today. Go to DougJordanForSheriff.com. Go to the Facebook page, Doug Jordan for Coweta Sheriff. For all your Doug Jordan needs, as far as running for sheriff, you could contact him there. And for all the information, backed by America's toughest sheriff, Sheriff Arpaio. I didn't hear anybody else say they're backed by them. I didn't hear anybody else say they went out to Arizona to meet with, or even get proactive in that caliber to find out how to fix this county's problem. No one else. They're just sitting on their rusty dusties, calling it a day with their glossy posters splattered all over the county. Doug Jordan doesn't have those because he's self-financed. That's why you see me stepping in, because I am a citizen, the concerned one, that says no. I don't vote for over glossy posters with no substance. I don't vote for someone because I know them. I don't vote for someone because the color of their skin or the gender or because I went to high school with them. I vote for someone who's going to do good for the county. The only candidate out there that's proactive, go look at the Georgia GOP forum. When it was his turn to talk, he stood up. He didn't slouch back like the rest of them. Is the only one to choose then, the right choice, is Doug Jordan for Coweta County Sheriff. If you don't vote for Doug Jordan, you can kiss the county as you know it and once knew it goodbye.